All right. So, yeah, as I said, Slice, Dice, and Rice is a one-hit KO fighting game, and I'm going to use Yoketsu, which is just a character I'm the best at. And I think we can start the run in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Also, the lore runs very deep in this game. The great-great-granddaughter of Genghis Khan, in her youth she swore, wow, she would marry the man who bests her in combat. Even to this day, in the afterlife, she's still looking for her groom. As you see, it's very deep, indeed. Alright, so this game is pretty much all about the mid-range and short-range footsies. It gets tougher later on. I'm playing on the normal difficulty. But I'm trying to do the light attack because it's actually the fastest. But it also can screw me over. So you have 4 buttons in this game. You have a light attack, a heavy attack, an up slash, and a block button. And you can jump, but you cannot crouch. So yeah, it's pretty much all about the movement and executing it at the right time. Also, you pretty, but small. Let's fight, little man. Sorry, lass, I don't have time for... No talk. Fight. Ooh. So, yeah. Once the round starts, I pretty much try to dash forward into light slash. It doesn't always work out that well, but for the most part, it does work quite good. If I get blocked, I'm going to have a bad time because my recovery is actually really bad with this character. But I guess we should be fine. I'm 14 and this is steep. Hell yes. Me? Hee. Not me. Die. As you can see, the conversations the characters are having are actually amazing. Alright. So, another thing I should say is that you can dash cancel out of every move. So if I move and attack, I can actually dash cancel out of it as long as the move didn't hit. Which is kind of convenient, so it's pretty much all about the movement. Alright, you always also have to fight 4 rounds, that's just how the game was programmed. It's also a pretty short game. I completed it in around 2 hours for the first time. And yeah, it's a little bit unbalanced, but it's some good fun for like 30 minutes or an hour. Especially if you play on hard, it's quite challenging. Or you have someone to play against. It does only have local multiplayer, unfortunately. But yeah, if you have a friend around, it's actually a lot of fun. All right. Well, that got me cold. Sometimes you can even lose a battle because of RNG. In the later stages, the enemies get tougher, so you take more. They take more than 1 hit. But you will always die in pretty much 1 hit. Unless you are out of the hitbox reach and it just barely scratches you, then you could potentially live. See like that, I just scratched him pretty much. And you can see that on the plot animation, actually, if you hit someone the right way. Or if you just scratch them. There's also, I think, the floating that is there. So it says like slash or something if you hit him the right way. Alright, yeah, that's It did say chop. But yeah, now the Monkey King, the best of them all.
Strong, nimble.
I mean, no disrespect, fair lady, but I'm definitely not interested.
Too furry. Die, monkey.
Yes, a very humble monkey, though. I gotta say that. He was very respectful towards our strong woman right here, and we are actually loving that. But our character doesn't like that. She wants to kill the Monkey King, and I can respect that. She needs a strong man by her side that can actually put her up to a good fight. That's actually the law behind this. I think there was a post made on on the Discord for this game that detailed like also all the background stories and stuff like that. It's actually quite funny to read.
Yoketsu entered the ancient temple, filled to brim with plentiful, tasty food. Man eats good, eats much, gets strong. As she pounded the qualities of the temple's inhabitants, a healthy, albeit balding man came forward. Yeah, this is Kami Benkei. He is the rice master, because this game is all about the holy bowl of rice. What do you want here, woman? Bald man. Are you strong?
I am a man of gods. I am strong in body and spirit both.
Good. Let's fight.
I hope you enjoy my voice impressions, because I certainly practice them a lot to give you an authentic replication of what it actually would be with voice acting. Okay, so yeah, that's really not much to explain. If you know Bushido Blade, for example, it's the same concept for this game. One hit KO. And I think we have one more fight. Oh, no, actually, I think... Yeah, we do have like one last fight, and then I think we are ready on time, almost. Yeah, Bushido Blade was an amazing game, and this game took quite a lot of like inspiration from it, especially in like art styles and shit. It's a bummer that is such a short game and has no online multiplayer. I would really love that. But yeah, I mean, for indie game, if it's on sale, I would advise you to get it. I got it for like €2 or so, and I glad I did pick it up. Yeah, pretty much 2D Bushido Blade. All right, okay, now I gotta focus. Okay, so Yamakojiro is one of the enemies that takes more than one hit. And I gotta be aware that I don't mess this up. Because there's a rather annoying cutscene that plays at the end if you lose. Alright, okay. We got it, and I think that is time. It is really good for an indie game, honestly. Like I said, if you can pick it up on sale, I would do it. It's a lot of fun. If you have to have a friend over at your house, you can have, you know, a good hour or two of fun. There's no leaderboards for it right now. I just thought it would be cool to show off this neat little game. And yeah, that's Slice, Dice, and Rice. For now, we have another bonus run coming up in a few minutes, so be prepared for Senko no Ronde 2. All right. Yeah, I'm ready in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, we are back. We also changed a little bit of the audio setup, so audio is now directly over my game feed. And welcome everyone back. Thanks again for meeting this incentive for Senko no Ronde 2. I gotta say, this could be terrible. I haven't practiced this game a lot recently. I just didn't have the time. So we are in for a treat. We are going to play arcade on easy 1 round. For those who don't know, I will explain what this game is all about. It is an interesting kind of fighting game. So we're going to see that in just a second. All right, let's see. Yeah, as for the character, I will either take Citronette or I will go for DUX GR. Yeah, I'll probably go with him. He just has better range attacks. So I think I'm ready to go. We can start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. All right. So yeah, this game is pretty much a bullet hell fighter. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on the screen right from the get-go. It even can be very difficult from on the lowest difficulty. But yeah, for those who like bullet hell shooters, you will actually enjoy this game a lot. It's quite technical on the later stages, especially the boss fights. You also can transform into a boss opponent or a huge mag and can deal loads of damage, but you can. I will reserve that kind of for the later stages. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on the screen. That's just how the game works. You can cheese the opponent a little bit, so you don't get hit. It's pretty much I dash and block at the same time. That's why I'm moving kind of weirdly. When you do that, there's a good chance that the opponent will not hit you in any way. It doesn't always work, but that's like a mechanic you can exploit to actually not get hit and don't take a lot of damage. Yeah, it is kind of comparable to Virtual On with just a better fighting system, I would say. I personally am not a fan of Virtual On's fighting system, so yeah, I really enjoyed this game though. It's a lot of fun, especially on the harder difficulties. The story mode is quite amazing as well. And I also want to run this game in the future. It's quite a lot of fun. It can get quite hard. But since we're playing on easy, we want to go fast, and I haven't practiced a lot. I think it's safer to do it like that. Alright, it's going quite well for me right now. Yeah, that's pretty much not much to say. Enjoy the beautiful soundtrack. I actually love the soundtrack. It's really, really good. Okay, yeah, see, there I got hit, so, the strategy doesn't always work. Okay, now I'm in for a little bit of trouble. Okay, so as you can see, these are the boss characters, and I will do the same thing right now as well. And try to hit the opponent that way. Alright, and then he should be finished up in a second. Alright, that's it. So now I have used up one of my boss characters or boss transformations, and it's really bad. So the later stages, if I can't complete them, they could transform 2 times, and I will have a rough time because you cannot block like everything. And it gets quite messy. And I'm also playing on a controller, which is, yeah, not the most optimal thing to do. This game, I think, originally came out on the Xbox 360, if I remember it correctly, and they just ported it over to the PC. So this is the PC version I'm playing as well. Oh, okay, yeah, that's unexpected. Let's hope he doesn't hit me. Alright, we should be fine. Alright. We are a little bit over halfway through as well. Yeah, that being said, easy is kind of generous. When it comes to like dodging bullets and stuff like that. But if you play it on extreme, it can get super difficult, and I'm certainly not good enough to do that as of now. But I will practice it in the future. So yeah, expect to see more runs of that soon. I don't know if there's a leaderboard actually as of now. I know it's for there's a first game. I know There's one for that. Ooh. Ooh, this is really bad. Okay, I think we should we should be fine. You also can go in for melee attacks, but it's kind of hard to hit them. Also, you cannot block while doing that. You have a lot of recovery frames. It's kind of tough at times, but I got some hits in. That's good. Let's see if we can finish before time. Alright, final boss time. We are not able to transform right now, but oh god. I hope this will go well. Oh god, it doesn't right now. Monka S. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. Well, that is a draw. that has not happened to me in a long time. So, yeah, I think I have to do that again. Oh god. Wait, what is the continue button? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that is a game over. But that was the last boss anyway, so we take the draw as a win. Because, yeah, I would have to do the arcade mode all over again now. Yeah, it was pretty much a double KO, and that has really never happened to me on the last boss fight. Yeah, so it was a draw, actually. That's kind of a thing to see, but yeah, that is time. I don't think I will have to do the whole thing again. But yeah, if you're interested in running this game, it's quite expensive actually. It's like $35 or something like that. But I think you can get the Xbox 360 version for a pretty cheap price around. It is a fun game, very technical on the harder difficulties. Also, you have the dual story mode, which has a lot of cutscenes and all that stuff. So there's a lot of content to do. Also, online battle, if you're down for that, is pretty amazing. Yeah, yeah. The counter stopped because I couldn't continue to run. I haven't mapped the key to actually continue. Professional stream, by the way. But yeah, that is Senko no Ronde 2. I hope you enjoyed the bonus run. Thank you very much for meeting the incentive. And I think I will be back later on with some Gundam runs. That being said, there is an incentive for that. So if you want to see me on cam with my eyes blindfolded doing a Gundam vs. Gundam arcade melee attacks only speedrun, you can donate $5, I think it is, to have me blindfolded, and it's quite interesting. I've practiced it a little bit, and it could be a disaster. So definitely a fun time. That's it for me for now, and enjoy the rest of the marathon. 2, 1. Alright, we are back with another bonus run. Apparently we are almost 30 minutes ahead of schedule right now, so I thought I'd throw in another bonus run, which is Plate Strangers. I've practiced this a little bit. I'm going to play the story modes on normal with 1 round. And so let's get right into it, I would say. For those who don't know this game, it's pretty much an anime fighter. Very simplified, I would say. Like, the combo system is fairly easy to figure out. Not a lot of motion inputs that you have to do. And it also has like famous characters, like for example Isaac and Shovel Knight. We have Gunwolds, Kawase, and I'm going to run with Noko because I like her just the most. That's how I roll. Alright, so I think we are ready to start. Let's wait. The most important part, obviously, is the costume, and we're going with the pink costume. That's the best one. Best waifu. Hashtag me on that. Okay. Yeah, let's start a run in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright. We're going to skip all the cutscenes, all the stuff. The reason I choose Noko as well, she has a really good stun move, which just comes in handy during a speedrun. Besides that, I'm not doing a lot of combos. Actually, I try to do some, but it could be that I'll be just spamming the stun if I don't fail this. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, this is fairly effective if he doesn't block. Okay, that was horrible first fight, but we're going to get better. This game also has supers, but they are not super effective in a speedrunning sense. So if I don't have to, I will not use them. I will just go for the combo or spam pile drive because it's that effective. And you're going to hear that now a lot, so get ready for some pilot drive. But yeah, compared to like other anime fighters, this game is really simplified. Most of the combos like don't really have motion control, so it's super easy to pick up for a beginner that likes to play still complex anime fighter, but not as complex as, for example, Guilty Gear. So yeah, Kawase can be a little bit annoying. She has a really long range as well. Okay, there I got hit with the super. And as you can see, it almost does no damage, so I'm better off like spamming a short combo and then stun her with the pile drive. Alright, we are also halfway through the run as well. Yeah, so the story mode is quite short, obviously, for a fighting game. Especially if you play on 1 round. I could have played 2 rounds, but I wanted to keep it as sweet and short as possible. Alright, that's bad. Okay. A blocked super is a bad super, so yeah, so, some of these fights went really bad. Normally, when I prepared, things were going a lot better. But we don't have to worry about the time that much, so, you know, I think we should be fine. And then we have some good old pledge after this run. Also, best waifu, loot stuff. So all the kids now have to look away. I'm sorry. Alright. Good, I think we're almost done with the whole game, but yeah, Solang is truly a good waifu. But remember, kids, look away. That's nothing you want to see. But yeah, as far as character selection goes for this game, I think it's pretty balanced, and like every single character is a lot of fun. As far as I played the game, I have just recently picked it up. Oh, and achievement unlocked. Damn, we are doing some gains here. Alright, I think that should be almost it. Alright, we are at the last fight, so time should be coming up very soon. As far as Lina goes, she can be a little bit annoying. But on normal difficulty, it shouldn't be that much of a problem. I could have played on hard, it wouldn't make, you know, that much difference. Honestly, newer fighting games tend to not have a huge difficulty spike as the older fighting games had. So I normally can go without even blocking once. And that is time. So... that was Plate Strangers. Really good game, honestly, but I would suggest you not to buy it unless it's on sale. It's quite expensive, and unfortunately there are not a lot of players if you like online gaming and competitive. It's probably not the best game to pick up. I guess there are plenty more options that are better, but I think for speedrun and, you know, to play like that and with some friends, it's a really good one, and it's really good for beginners to fighting games, since the combo and the chain system and the supers are very, very easy to execute. It's very easy to pick up and to learn. All right, so that is it for me. We are now going to have actually Pleach ran by DBK.